Hi, welcome to Jade Kind Gaming. I'm Adam. Today I am here with Nick, Austin, and Bob, and we are going to start session 1 of the Yong Monks of Yong Monastery.
You need to come up with a name that's not Yong.
Yong Monks?
That's right.
You can also just pronounce it Young Monks.
Yeah, and I hate it.
It's the joke, though.
It's
you're monks that are just starting out on your monk career, and you're Yong monks of Yong Monastery.
Punny. It's not even punny.
It's almost punny.
It's not punny.
Come on, it's almost punny, right, guys?
It's like
common to
the
me.
same thing as not being punny.
No, it's not punny.
It's not
common
funny.
to me.
It's kind of punny.
It's not even kind of punny.
Anyways, we did session 0, so you may watch that. Otherwise, just to give a brief overview of the world, it's sort of in this small region, about 30 mile by 30 mile area, and they're monks from the monastery at the top of the mountain, which is Yong Monastery, where they have trained. They are still they have not gotten what is marks of power, which is the marks that they get when they are able to access key energy.
The proof that we are the chosen few who can achieve level 2.
Yeah. Which at the point where
else scrub level 1s.
Or other classes, but because there isn't magic, so the only other classes would be such as the rogue or the fighter, but otherwise it's monks.
I really think I want to be a bit more formal with it.
Yeah,
I don't want a mark of power. I want a Marcus of power.
Anyways, once they have that, they have sort of they are diplomats. They're diplomats to the elven area around. The only races are elves, humans, and the half-elves. There are diplomats to the elves in the forest that surrounds the human civilization here in the middle.
Don't just push. Roll.
I will.
Are you commenting on how he's doing his sleeves? Well, I'm trying to give an introduction to the world here, Bob.
This is way more important. He did that wrong.
Go on.
I've already lost him. Are we even 5 minutes in yet and I've lost him?
Hey, I'm here. I'm interested in my character.
Thank you, Austin. I appreciate it.
I'm interested in his character because he needs to have better character than to push his sleeves. See, that's not even roll. I'm going to have to teach you how to do this.
Experience.
I'm telling your sister. She'll be ashamed of you.
We have video proof that he's doing.
Yes, I have proof that you're doing it wrong.
Anyways, trying to carry on with the game. The monks there, the diplomats outside, they are those that they're essentially they govern and police the 3 settlements in here, which is Kayaku City, which is the big city. It's fishing port that grew to become the region's economic and cultural center. There is Sri Town, which is actually it has like 2 to 4 feet of water in between the buildings. It has stepping stones. It's the artsy place. It is more designed for beauty than it is for function.
It's where the douchebags live.
Lovely lovely individuals. And then there's Gaio Village, which is rice terraces, farms, etc. It's where the work gets done, right, Austin?
Yeah. That's where I hang out.
The Wind Jungle is where the elves are, and Ambon Lake is the other border. The elves police the jungle and don't let people pass through there. There's a mist that hangs over the lake when it goes very far in that is dangerous to attempt to pass through. Very few return. Overall, that's the basis for the world. And we have 3 young monks. I didn't do it on purpose that time. I didn't do it on purpose.
Hey, at least we're not wearing pretty dresses.
Fancy dress?
Fancy dress.
Fancy dress. Yeah, at least.
Fancy dress.
Yeah, at least I didn't do that. But anyway, so you're plainly dressed, or I guess you're kind of fancy dress. If you want to just brief who you are, you're all obviously monks, but you're each a different race, a different background.
When I'm muttering to myself, don't stop. I'm talking to me. I don't need your help.
You're just so bored, Bob. Anyways, would you like to start?
Right. We've got introductions, because some people don't want to watch Sinister Zero. It's a mess.
It's a long video with all sorts of,
It's a mess. I'm John Quinn. I've been in the monastery all my life. I'm a human. I am not a very good monk with a low wisdom, intelligence, dex. But I'm really strong, and I look good doing it, so... I climb mountains, swim up streams, put salmon to shame. I hang out with the farmers, dig holes in the ground.
Mm-hmm.
I'm an everyday good guy.
Which is really useful when you're gonna heading towards this governing policing thing. That's a good thing to have.
Yeah, I got big plans. I'm gonna become crazy. I'm gonna get crazy magical powers. The masters tell me I can do that as long as I follow the rules.
Mm-hmm.
Figure I hit 50, 60, settle down with a nice wife, live in the farms.
And Nick?
I'm Omari Wu. I'm more of a cultured, study stuff monk. Spend most of my time in the libraries and archives studying. I'm a half-elf, drow, human half-elf. So, working my fun, both being bald and, having a goatee, because I'm a half-elf and can do that kind of thing.
Oh, I thought it's because you're drow, and drow are evil.
No, because half-elves can have
Vic, what is it
facial
your
hair.
grandfather used to call goatees? Kissing pig butts or something like that?
Nah, that was my stepdad. My grandpa, he shaved.
But yeah, so I'm also a semi-bad monk with my dex of 12, but my wisdom's at least 16.
See, that's good.
Yes.
I'm the one who should have been a fighter.
Yes, all of my stats are 12, 12, 12, then some 16s and a 10.
Addendum, I consider 12 low, as that is my low stat.
Well, it's my... No, 10's my low stat.
And Bob?
Well, I'm a character's name is Grigorovich, and I'm a wild elf monk.
Mm-hmm. What kind of personality do you got?
A sleepy one.
You're just being lazy, aren't you?
The
At
sleepiest.
least it's in character.
I was hoping he'd call it.
That would have taken some effort.
So, I guess we're ready to start, unless any of you had anything else to say. I will add, in general, as a whole, monks, you treat each other like family with at least a decent amount of respect. You pretty much, know each other on and off. You've
never hung out with my family, have you?
Your family respects each other.
Yeah.
I used to be watching TV and my older brother would walk in front of the screen, pull down his pants and bend over. And if you think you could wait him out, you can't. He'd stay there. Until you, had to remove him from...
It's a weird level of respect, but respect.
I don't think that's respect.
Alright, how about other people's families?
Now I have no place of reference.
Where do you have... where's respect in your life?
Libraries.
You
I'm
treat each
often
other like
quite-
you are fellows in a library.
I am
fellow
very quiet
visitors
in the
of-
library. I show much respect.
Well, that's good. That's something. And pants up the whole time?
Well, unless I'm in the bathroom.
Well, that's okay.
Unless it's necessary.
Right, just went off. I'm like, why would there's no bathrooms in libraries? And it's like, of course there's bathrooms. Of course there is. Those are everywhere. I totally never thought of it. Because, your library, get books, you leave.
Yeah, you didn't spend as much time. See, I wound up owing like $16 in library fines, so they stopped giving me books until I paid them.
Therefore, we don't go to the library no more.
No, I went to the
therefore you
library
stay
and
there.
I just stay there.
No checking things out. You just have to read them there.
And
Anyways, you respect amongst each other. You even from higher to lower and vice versa. And as far as each other, you have generally progressed through your training at about the same pace, very similar rate, and therefore have studied together on and off throughout your time training since you were quite young. You've obviously, you're an elf. You've been there for longer. Maybe you're not training as you're not putting as much effort into it. You're taking the lazy route.
I'm meditating a lot.
Yeah, you're doing that. Whereas others maybe are progressing through much faster as a human. Therefore, you've not been there nearly as long, but you're hammering your way through this with your go get 'em kind of attitude, and you're the middle ground around there.
Yeah, hey, there are books here.
It's like I gotta reach the top by like 60. It's kind of hard. I've seen the people at the top of this monastery. They're old. Mm-hmm. I got to reach there at like 50, 60 tops.
But for the beginning here, we're going to start our day like a morning like any other.
I don't think it's like any other. This one's filmed.
A morning like any other. You wake up. You have essentially what is amounts to within one of the buildings of the monastery. There are essentially what is a series of rooms. You have a 5x5 room. You're probably you may have a window at the back on the actual stone wall.
Climb the mountain, get some snow from the top, make some tea with my magic rock.
Yeah, stone wall in the back, but probably wooden walls and a door that leads out to a hallway where there are many other rooms of this same 5x5. About a little less than half maybe is the bed. The other, you probably maybe have a table and a couple, maybe 2 or 3 hooks on the walls where you can hang if you have, extra clothes or a bag which you keep stuff in.
I do have a bag. I don't have extra clothes. I got
barely
one
wears
well-worn pair.
He barely wears the clothes he has, just the pants.
But so you
Shirt hair's so quick.
you say you're getting up quite early in the morning?
Pre-dawn. By the time everyone else gets up, I plan on having climbed the mountain and come back down.
Okay. Yeah, just getting a good fresh start on the day.
Yeah, every day.
You're already drinking your tea as they're waking up.
Down there with my tea that I got from the top of the mountain.
But around the time you'd wake up a bit more normal, you probably still have a couple hours before you have to meet Master for
We really are
for lessons.
kind. I get up early, you get up normal, he gets up late.
Which means that we get up at the same time.
Why?
Because
You have
my
to sleep
late
less.
is an extra 4 hours past when I need to wake up, when I could have woken up.
Yeah, you can wake up whenever. You need, well, between your race and your ability, you would need, 2 hours of sleep?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I sleep for 8.
Well, good measure.
What? Everyone else does.
Yeah, everyone else does. But still being able to pull off that, contextually 32 hours of sleep every day.
But yeah, so when you wake up, what do you...
Start morning tea ceremony, then go to the archives, start doing daily research, probably looking into history, more history about the founding of the rice paddy place.
Village, yeah, okay.
Well, people have to eat.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore, farms.
Yep.
History ends.
I'm not very complex on why did the farming village rise up. Well, people have to eat. So
Well, other people were hungry. There's also a bunch of fishing that's done over there, and this is on the far side of the mountain. There is...
Yeah, I go get my food and my tea, and I put it on a floating tray, and I sit in the bath, and I relax for a few hours.
With the way the baths are working in this place, there's other people that come through the room at a time, but they're probably used to you just having a nice relaxing time in the morning.
What? I gotta wake up.
It's more like impressive. Look how serene he is.
He's always so calm and centered.
Exactly.
You have such inner peace. But yeah, so you get there, and when time grows near for you to meet in the center field, the sort of that courtyard that's between all the buildings for lessons. I'd assume you're there plenty on time.
Yeah, I'm ready to go. Getting some warm-ups done.
Yeah. Exercise, stretching.
Yeah.
I go back, switch to my actual workout clothes.
No,
Then show up.
The stretching. This is where I actually have to get ready to do work.
Mm-hmm. And
Bathroom.
I'm ready to work on my...
I'll figure out what the lesson is, then I'll go get dressed and come back and do it.
Just show up in the bathrobe. You've been here for 60 years. Come to lessons dressed. Hey, we've made steps.
Yeah!
Once upon a time, I
Still
didn't
gonna
know these at
push you
all.
to do better. But yes, you arrive, Master Meng Waxun.
Is his name Wax On?
Waxun! It's totally totally different.
It's a good thing you didn't go with wax off, because the giggles would not have stopped. We're nowhere near mature enough for that.
No, as we can tell by the giggles right now that you said it.
You're not
I'm
mature
more
enough.
just wax on. Come on, seriously.
You didn't think it was clever?
I was really hoping for Miyagi. I was thinking Miyagi, but you went with wax on.
Well, I didn't want to go exactly there. Maybe you guys weren't gonna notice.
Maybe.
We're a bunch of super nerds.
Sincerely.
I mean, it took like a whole 3 seconds.
No, it was 1 second of incongruity, 0 seconds of realization. We knew instantly what you were talking about.
Alright, so our master's here.
Yes. Good.
Is he tiny, wisdom,
Oh,
and white-haired? I don't know. He's just some dude.
No, he's big, he's big, brawny, and muscly, just like Vic.
Yeah!
8 feet tall. Just an 8 feet tall, muscle bound, tanned.
He's like Armstrong.
But no, he's more of a serene, traditional kind of individual. Less of a more worked out martial arts teacher, more of the trying to center where you are for today's. And are you mocking me?
Not yet. You like this now?
No, good job. You're fine not.
No. He's
Do you
just
not
waiting
feel-
for your accent.
Yeah.
Whatever comes out.
Oh, the goal was not to use an accent. I'm putting in words that try and give the sound, but generally any accent just seems racist.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, it's like I thought about it. I was like, no, if I want to do it like for one character, it's fine. It's giving a character personality. If it's everyone, then just use a normal voice because.
Why can't you give everyone personality? How is that racist? In what way?
Because if everyone's going
Is it because he does a... Is it because
Yeah,
he
it's
do a
because
bad
everyone's bad.
job?
Yeah, it will be a very bad job. Yeah, yes, it is because it is bad. It is not a good.
But how is that racist? You're trying so hard. You're just failing so much harder.
Because I know I will be failing, and so I can't just do it for every person, and I couldn't make them varied enough. Anyways, so
That's why I gotta
if
go.
anything, it's me. It will probably at some point come out British, just because I can't help it.
It's British Japan's.
That's not unbelievable.
British, India.
Considering, Japan at the end of the Sengoku area when they were being influenced by all the Western technology and culture.
Which this isn't.
Hey, whoa, this is a mix.
Yeah, it's a mix of all sorts
Then
of
how
stuff.
come I
so-
can't have darts?
Yeah, I told you you can. You have to go get them from the elves. You just couldn't start with them.
I started with it.
Yeah, well, that probably was nice
No,
to
I'm
you.
pretty sure you started with shurikens.
No,
That's
you,
not what it says.
you gave
You
up
know
and
darts,
took
'cause-
you gave up and took daggers because you realized those were actual monk weapons.
Oh no, I have those too.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, so for today, we will be, I will be having you travel down the mountain a ways to Gaio Village.
I just stare. I'm going.
Uh,
Just the idea of I do this multiple times every day. There's got to be more to this.
Do you say that?
No, I'm just giving him that look.
Okay.
Like,
And
That
once
looked
there,
like he just asked me to jump up and beat. That was the end of it. Okay, 5 jumping jacks. End of lesson.
and once there, you will be locating a friend of mine. And now, from him you will collect fire, and you will bring it back here. And you will give it to me in these. And he hands each of you a short candle.
put it in the
It's
bathroom.
like you can't eat it.
It's wax. Technically you can, but you don't really want to.
Go and get my pack. Start down the mountain.
It's either made of beef stuff or fat, which you could totally eat just fat.
You can eat pretty much anything. It's whether or not you survive.
Cool. And I run down the mountain. Just toss me.
I do call after you. Do you even know how you're going to find him?
I know basically everybody in the town.
No, you don't.
I know a lot of the people in town.
You probably know more of the farmers,
Yeah.
and you don't recognize the name as one of them. You probably don't know a lot of the people that are more in the town part itself.
Oh, well, then I ask around. I'll ask farmers.
I plan on taking Batman's approach.
Doing nothing?
Where is he? Ah! Just walk around town screaming his name.
Start a gentle jog down the mountain. Not too fast or anything. Just
So you're, of course, at the head of the pack. And so you, as you're running down, you do pass Wojun and Bashu-san, carrying up some baskets of vegetables up towards the monastery. You've seen them a fair number of times. They're people from the village who like to come and give this.
Do
up
they know Amlan?
Do you stop and ask?
Yeah.
They might actually.
You know this guy?
Well, yes, he would be the alchemist.
Where's he get?
He lives down in the village. At this point, you're still several miles away. It's not the easiest just to say, oh, right, it's...
Alright.
Yeah, he's down in the village. He's the alchemist. You get that.
Alright, thanks.
But, of course...
I go down. I take a shortcut.
Okay.
With my full speed climb.
It's still difficult terrain.
Yeah, full speed though. That's only half speed, and I'm definitely cutting out more than half that distance.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm taking the fast way down.
Yeah. So you as well would pass by them as they're on their way up. Pretty routine.
Nope, gotta wait till town, ask people in town.
Do you carry on the road, I assume, though?
Yep.
Are there fruits in their basket?
No.
No.
Vegetables.
Walk past. Stole my bathrobe.
Didn't get dressed.
No, I got my pack.
I did switch into the fancier, well, still travel pants, but fancier top for talking to people.
Okay. Anyway, so you get down to the village well before anyone else.
Yeah. Whew. Okay, stretch it out. Ugh, a lot of work. And go right to asking people where Amlan the alchemist is.
I guess investigation.
Yeah, I'm super good at that.
Not bad.
I did okay. 17.
17? Yeah, it doesn't take too long till you get directed.
We don't have dice camera.
No, that's
he was tired of editing it.
No, that quadrupled the amount of time it took to edit a video.
Yeah, everyone's just going to have to trust us that we're not lying about the dice.
That we can all see.
Yeah, we can all see,
we
and
can
that
see, yeah.
you don't care about.
Yeah, the camera I had before, it was not high enough resolution. You could barely tell what they were half the time anyways. I might eventually go back to it. If you're interested in it, let me know. I might eventually get the hardware upgrade and do it, but I'm not going to put it back until I can manage to make it where you can at least also see it.
Please don't be interested in it. All we have to do is listen to him complain about having to edit in the damn dice camera. Because you gotta fade in, and then you gotta fade out.
No, man, just hard cut.
It doesn't look right.
Yeah, hard cut.
Shall we?
Yeah, so I'm just gonna ask.
Yeah, you pretty quickly find alchemist. Oh, alchemist. Yeah, he's down that way.
Oh, knock on his door. And ask, do you know where Amlan the alchemist is?
I'm right here.
Alright, yeah, I need to get fire from you, Master.
Oh, you're a bit earlier than I
Son.
expected.
Well, I take the fast way down the mountain.
Oh,
The shortcut.
I believe there was supposed to be a pair more. You can have a seat.
That's kind of what I thought was going to happen. And for the record, sword and daggers are all strapped to the pack, along with the darts.
Okay.
So
that I can grab them and throw them. I never have to actually get dressed.
well, this is a house or a workshop?
Yeah, it's sort of like a workshop for alchemists. He's mixing up some potions and alchemy.
Well, acrobatics would be rude to practice. I'll practice balance. I'm gonna go sit here, like on one hand.
You arrive down in town.
Just focus.
Use investigate and my ability to find out where Unloan is.
To essentially be, well, if you don't know, could you ask around for me too?
Yeah. Yes, but I have proficiencies and stuff. So 10.
Takes you a fair amount longer. You still find and arrive before he makes his way to town.
Yeah.
I locate.
He had to change too, you know.
Yeah, but I wanted to have a jog, not a walking saunter.
I saunter with the best of them.
Yes.
It's a wonderful saunter.
So get in. It's like, thank you for seeing me.
Oh yes, of course.
See him
Master Waxon has always been quite lovely.
Okay. It's like if he's not doing anything, I'll discuss the area with him, given what I've been studying, the history of the town, or talk shop with him.
You just turn the camera off.
Oh, that's right. You're pursuing alchemy, aren't you?
I could be if that's a thing, but I'm pursuing knowledge and other stuff.
Yeah, yeah. You were looking into this town, and it's fine. Yeah, he's a bit on the older side, certainly, and yeah, he'll talk a bit about some of the different districts that were different areas that were built in what order that he from these what's built later.
The Burger King's new.
This all used
no Burger King.
no. This all used to be farmland, as far as the eye could see. Isn't that what it is now? Yes, but it all used to be that too.
It was that for a while. Before that, it wasn't.
And now it still is.
But you arrive down in town.
Proceed to holler until someone points me in the right direction.
You just yell it out.
Yeah, where is he?
Where? Do you at least use his name?
Yeah, I use his name.
Then you cause a bit of a disturbance and find him.
Hi!
He sort of looks at the pair of you. Over to the... Do you seem to recognize him, kind of thing? He's is this the third?
Oh, yeah. The loud one in the bathroom.
Yeah, get up. I got a candle.
Yes.
Alright, candles. How long do these burn? I might need more.
That might be the trick. As he takes one of the jugs that was just sort of, that he had sitting on the table that otherwise was mostly empty, he tips it across the table and sort of, scratches a bit of a long nail through it across the wooden table, and a purple flame ignites.
What the fuck is that table made of? Not anything else. What's the table made of that a nail across wood equals spark?
I'm more worried about what his fingers made of.
Did he just use that as his fingers do that?
Yeah, he in a smooth action, he tips a glass vial across, spilling a liquid across the table, the wooden table, and scratches his nail across.
How hard's this table?
It's
Iron?
It's an old wood. It's
I look at the table. Yeah, just take my hand and go, bah! Try and chop a line into the table.
You're attacking his table.
No, not like chop. Like, I'm gonna try and use my finger to make a line in it.
Well, I mean, he's not carving a line into the table. It's just he's.
Oh, okay.
Sparks
So there was
table.
a line.
No. He just ran his fingers across the table and sparks and fire.
I never said there were sparks.
No.
You just made fire.
Yeah.
All right. Never mind. I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah. It is a
So we have
purple
purple
flame. How do you obtain your purple flame?
I
I
asked him
take my
how.
candle and I put the thing in it. Okay. And I'm like, that it? Alrighty.
It's up to you.
I leave. My purple flame on the candle.
I asked him, so what am I supposed to do with that?
We have to bring fire back to the monastery.
Your mission, I believe, is simply to get the fire back to the monastery. How you do so is up to you.
How long does it burn?
Pick up the table. Okay, you get that side of the table, you get that. Okay, let's take
That
the
was my
table.
immediate plan.
The table is actually a workbench that is part of the.
I go to the table and try to lift it a little bit.
Do you have anything
Rumble.
else perhaps on you already?
Yeah.
At the very least, you think that your candles will make it halfway, taking the road at even at around a normal pace. They'll make it probably halfway. You don't think even at your accelerated pace up the mountain they'd make it quite all the way?
Pull out a torch.
Mm-hmm.
Does that light?
Yes.
Is it purple?
Yes.
All right, cool. I'll walk off with my torch.
Mm-hmm.
I also take a torch and do the same thing.
Do you have torches?
Yes, I have the Adventurers pack.
Do you blow out your candle?
Yeah.
Reach around in Dungeoneering pack, pull out a small canister or something. 10. Ask, may I?
What?
Take the jug, look inside,
Pour some in.
pour some of the liquid into the canister.
Take candle, transfer flame.
Is this okay?
Oh, what, to take the liquid?
Yeah.
Well, at this point you'd be scooping it off, I guess, the table mostly,
Yeah.
but...
You just scoop some into the thing. Whew. Blow it out. This is its fire. It is purple.
It's not really on fire right now.
But I've brought the thing that makes the fire. The purple fire.
What, your hand?
Yes, the hand in this liquid. This is my solution to the problem.
Well, we'll see if that works.
Thank you. Head on up.
And yeah, and he, you know, if you're the last leaving, you're noticing he's actually taking a cloth to cover.
Just sit there and watch this house burn down. How are we going to do this?
It didn't seem to be burning the table any more than it was spreading beyond the boundary
hot?
of the... Yes.
It's fire.
Well, I don't know. Maybe it's magic.
And no, it does actually seem to be consuming the fuel on the torch.
I'm moving at my actual pace as opposed to a mosey.
I have 10 torches.
Excuse me.
Do you continue with your idea that you're going to be separate from...
Huh? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, at least the first time.
He's moving at a normal pace. Do you...
Which is faster than you.
Yeah. I also got a good jog and stuff.
Okay. So well, that can still put you
I
two
go back up.
fairly-
I came down.
fairly close together.
If the thing was to teach you cohesion through each of you has a candle, you only need to bring one back. Between the three of you, we have failed.
Drastically, but I can still get what I absolutely need out of this. So,
We are all very different people.
but you must learn to work together. So that's what the new lesson is.
Yeah. It's like,
We
you need to
thought
be
about-
more explicit.
We thought about stealing the table.
Yeah, you're gonna have to be together to carry the table, right?
I don't know. I might be able to lift that. I got 18 strength.
He just runs off with all the fire.
This will be at
more!
This will be at the top of the mountain. You can get it there.
What did I even come down? I could have just waited.
But yeah, maybe around the time you reach the path, again near the top, which is you hear the same thing that you guys, as you're making a decent chunk up, hear. You hear it a ways ahead in the path, you behind, but there's screams, calls of help, kind of.
You gave him paper.
Run off.
As in, you don't go to the help, or you
Go to the people that help.
Okay.
Like the screaming.
what do you do with the torch? Do you just keep it with you, or
Yeah.
okay? Yeah,
Until I need to throw it away, yeah.
and the pair of you do.
They can find like a snake or something and hit that with the torch. You know, who knows? I don't need to throw this away yet. I will. I can just go down the mountain and get more.
He's put out the fire.
Yeah, I left before that happened. And also, I don't care. This is more important.
Yes.
Yes.
Keep on heading towards the thing.
You
People need
pick up the
help.
pace, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Then, amazingly, despite the fact that you're so far ahead and you guys are behind, you arrive at the exact same time from opposite directions.
What providence?
Oh, yes.
Divine.
Yes,
Divine
yes.
providence. That's what kind.
What wonderful luck.
Yeah, so who's screaming?
Well,
it's-
obviously those two we passed earlier.
It's that kid who keeps crying wolf.
Yeah, no, it's Wojin and Bashiru's son, who are currently being, at the very least, one seems to have been, one is trying to run off from a snake, the other one seems to be coiled
It
around
was
and
a
crushed
freaking
by...
snake.
Did I call that or what?
To be fair,
Yeah,
if
you
it's
always
coiled,
call it. You always call it, and I don't know why.
this is the situation at hand. This
There's
is what I
tall
would
grass,
do.
so...
Well, I've got a torch that's on fire. Snakes are notorious for not liking things that are on fire.
Yes.
Because nothing likes things that are on fire.
And it's also a giant snake.
Yes, it's big.
Oh, how big?
Quite?
I believe it is like a large viper?
Like,
Yeah, like
a
enough.
boa or monstrously big?
Like
a
one that
boa.
gets to the giant subtag.
No, it's a constrictor snake.
Okay, so it's a boa. That's what I mean. Is it like?
But it's a boa that's big
Which is
enough
a
to
large beast. So it's bigger than a person.
Well, my point is, it's not like magically big,
No.
or monstrously big. It's just there are big snakes. They
Yes.
exist
Yeah.
and they're dangerous.
The thing's a freaking set. It's a normal tree boa the size of an anaconda,
And
though.
it's like, hey, I've seen that movie.
That was a weird movie.
It was terrible.
Even I've seen that movie.
Yeah, there's
So there's one snake,
there's a couple at least.
two.
At least two. You see two.
There might be three, depending on how
Yeah,
easily
depending on
you
how
do it,
easily
too.
you dispatch these, there might be a third.
Yeah,
they're pythons. I have the word right there.
One's being attacked. One's already constricted.
Yeah, one is going after person. Yeah, the other one's crushing.
So I
Someone.
go first.
Yeah.
What is your? You with your
18.
dex probably? Yeah.
I think I should go
Versus
first.
our +1s?
I think I should go first. I was
Are you-
I was anticipating a snake.
I'll
I
put-
was ready for this.
Are you both at +1s for your?
I'm at a +1. He's at a +1. He's at like +4.
+1, +1, +4.
Okay,
Actual
yeah,
dex.
you were talking about. Yeah, that's what I meant. Is yeah.
No, I think
I'm at
I
him.
think I should go before him too.
No.
I was ready for this.
Nope.
For them, it's a surprise.
No, Bob is first.
Pull out sword, attack snake.
Okay.
One.
You
You whiffed it. Snake team.
didn't land in the
It
box.
doesn't have to land in the box. It's not filling.
Then why do we have the box?
To try and make it, because if it goes off the table, it's bad. But at the very least, it will help you keep it on the table.
I can't see that now.
It's a 4.
Alright. 8 damage.
8 damage. Are you checking the one that's chasing the person, or that's
Wrapped.
wrapped? Okay.
Hierarchy of need. She's still running. She'll be fine.
Are they ladies or dudes?
Hold on.
One is a.
Bonus
the
action
lady
for
is
melee.
running.
Oh, right,
The-
right. Bonus action. No, I have a torch in my hand.
Bonus action, kick it.
It's an unarmed strike, man. Elbows.
12, 13, 14. Hit.
Question is, you really putting in this much effort?
To save lives, I
Yeah.
would hope so. 4.
8 more damage.
As you drop an elbow on its spine.
Okay. Then it decides that there are better targets than this peasant that it can easily crush.
So it stops crushing the peasant?
It's not paying attention to that, and it's more paying attention to biting
It hits me.
Grigorovich.
It hits me.
Yeah, that
It
hit
does?
Well, it hits everybody.
And it is...
And dead.
8 damage?
Yep, down to 1 health.
Down to 1 health. Alright.
me. Not dead.
That's not dead. The other snake...
TPK.
Probably not.
It cracks its neck / body.
No, it does the snake dance.
continues to chase after the woman. After Bashio. And then Austin.
I'm gonna holler at him to come my direction because there ain't no snakes behind me. And then I'm gonna try and go over and. So the one snake, did it stop constricting the dude?
It's still half wrapped around him,
But it turned
but
to bite
it's
Bob.
no longer focusing on crunching him. It's not focusing on Bob.
All right, well,
Because it only gets one. That's bad.
I'll leave that one to my compatriot. He seems like he's got a handle. I'm going to go ahead and try and intercede on the one getting chased.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, attack it. I got a spear.
Yeah, you can get over and attack you.
Yeah, I need this thing. I'm going to make an attack. I get a 13-19 to hit.
You hit.
Attack with spear. 5 damage. And I'm going to use a bonus action
Can I see the book?
to attack with my leg.
You also hit.
Oh. That's under my eye. A D4.
That's a 2.
2. And that is a plus 4. 6 damage.
And then Nick.
Hiya.
Nick starts telling them about history. The snakes die of boredom.
Did you
Kill
know
Steel.
these snakes were actually imported here from across the great sea of trees by the elves?
What dicks?
In the year 214, there was an overabundance of rats in the area that were plaguing the crops. In order to combat the rat problem, these snakes were introduced as an invasive species. That's real useful! But you could be fighting the snakes.
How many shurikens did we start with?
10.
You started with shurikens?
Darts.
But he knew what Nick was asking, and he answered anyways.
Shurikens are light and have thrown, right?
They're thrown and finessable, yeah.
Okay.
And they are light as well, yeah.
Add the one coiling around the peasant.
Okay.
Suck.
Yeah.
6, 7, 8.
8.
You miss.
15.
Yeah, hits.
Hey.
Yeah. 3, plus 1. 4 damage.
And which one is this to?
The one that Bob's fighting.
And that one sort of
Dagger.
falls, limp to the ground.
Yes. Shuriken to throw,
guys.
so it can't kill Bob.
It wasn't going to. I got a turn.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
you got
you
a
got
turn
a
before
turn.
then, and
He could have
for
missed.
example, right now.
Oh. I go and kill the other snake. Yeah.
It's
16.
like that bite got you pretty good.
7 damage.
14.
Yeah.
14 hits.
Come on, take it out.
He's probably going to.
8 damage.
8 damage, yeah. And the other one
I've been max
collapses.
damaging all day.
Yeah, the
You're
other-
just stomping snake spines.
and so the
Down
second
damage.
also collapses.
Alright, so check on our two peoples. How they doing?
The one that was being chased seems quite frazzled, but okay.
Medical
other one's-
check on the other one.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not good at that.
3, 5, 2, 12, it's 17.
17 on medicine.
Mm-hmm.
He's unconscious, but you think that you've managed to stabilize him enough that if Bashiu stays with him, that he'll live.
Hey, strong guy, carry him up the mountain.
Do we have a place like he could rest up at on top?
You could, yeah.
Yeah, then we'll do that.
I'll
Okay.
take your torch.
It's on the ground. It might be out.
I go and pick up your torch, light it again. I'm like, I got it for you.
But it's like I dropped it to wield a spear.
But yeah, you're able to do that.
Alright,
Bashiu
cool.
comes back up with you.
I kicked many a snake gonads.
No reason to stop training. I jog.
It's like, he's injured.
I jog. It's
I
good
jog
practice.
smoothly.
Yeah, that's the point. Is I'm putting all the
You're
weight
doing
on my
Princess
arms.
Carrie as well.
Yeah, I'm putting all the weight on my arms in order to really keep them from bouncing while I'm jogging. I'm getting a workout one way or the other.
I walk up the mountain covered in blood.
Those snakes were chumps.
As you have a giant
However,
piece of your arm.
you notice something maybe about each other.
Level up!
You're paying least attention. When your mark of power first shows up, how does it appear? Where would it be? It's
How would I know?
it's
I
a
don't know how it
tattoo-like
works.
marking that represents your personality or the direction that your power is going. So it probably
on
is going to
his
be something
thumb.
something to do with strength. It will probably be somewhere that is openly visible to air.
Giant tribal tattoo.
Oh god, you joined the clan of douchebags.
Rival. Nah, I'm way too
No
nice.
offense to anybody.
I'm way too
Zero offense to anyone who has one. You're a douchebag.
I still love your views.
They're not necessarily as such.
And by this point, they've already passed the ad. We've gotten everything we need from them.
And I want them to subscribe!
Well, this is just more proof why I don't have a channel.
Yeah, I have no idea how the tattoos work.
Yeah, but it would be something representative of you, whether it's a mark, across your face, something.
Not anywhere. It's going to be arms or chest.
Yeah, probably something on your arms.
Arms that work.
Maybe.
and
What's
chest that reads.
what's your primary hand?
I like using left hand because I'm a southpaw myself.
Okay, well,
Yes.
then
Yes.
perhaps you have maybe a marking of of fire or river or something. Almost the line going down the back of that hand to start. Because you're carrying like this, and perhaps you'll notice something strange on him as he picks up
What's
lotion.
Yeah, if anything, if I give them a truth, they're going to like follow my veins because blood is the power of all things.
Yeah, perhaps. Yeah, but some sort of marking on his hand, which might then notice. How's yours?
Going to be a third eye.
Yeah.
So you don't notice yours at all.
No, there's no way I can see mine without.
Yeah, you're definitely noticing each other's probably before you notice your own.
I'm wearing a bathrobe. Probably can't see it at all.
It's. You haven't leveled up.
That's what I get for being difficult.
You did the most damage, took the most damage, no experience.
Because you're being obnoxious.
What you get for wearing bathrobes. People in bathrobes don't get marks of power, but...
I guess, I don't know. It's like a tree. It's a tree. I've decided. It's a tree.
It's a tree.
Where?
Perhaps some branches showing near the back.
Yeah, on my back.
Yeah.
Whole back is covered with a tree.
It's not going to be that, but right now it's sort of... It's probably a small twig of a tree that, as you grow in power, will blossom into a mighty, powerful oak.
It would just be like...
You have a tramp stamp
I have
tree?
a tramp stamp of a trunk.
No, it's going to start from the top and go down. It's going to be bigger than that. It's going to be like a weak, a full height, kind of like a sapling that would be planted, like not sapling, but like the modern trees would plant, when you get them at a shop.
So it's like a little, it's a sapling. It's like a little sapling, but as I grow in power, it starts like the bottom.
The bottom.
It's my power testicles. They drop
Until they're mighty roots.
into the mighty roots.
Into your ass.
Down the lakes, man. But yeah, you're... which is certainly going to be noticed by...
Nobody, because I'm
Master
still
Wax
wearing
On.
a axe robe.
Master Wax On when you get back. By the way, I suppose if you want to roll for your health, otherwise you've gained the key points, and I believe you became a little faster.
It's a D8, right?
I take the 8 when I can take a 5.
Yeah, that's a good point. Take an average.
Well, that's because the average is better now. It's
Yeah,
5
it's-
instead of 4.
Yeah.
Balls. It's just following this character's shitstorm.
I'm going to take that 6.
Yeah.
Plus 1 con.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, my con's 2. I was looking at my intelligence.
But yeah, other than that, yeah, you're a little faster.
7.
Helps you get back up, I'm sure.
So, well, it goes up by 10, right?
I
this is-
believe I'd have to check. One second.
This is what I get for lifting that guy so good.
Wouldn't yours be 16? No, you get plus 2, that's right. You didn't start at 9.
Yeah, plus 10 feet. You get 2 key points.
Nope, I started at 10.
Yeah.
And otherwise you just get otherwise you're same. But yeah, so
Key.
quick level up. Yes, key.
Yeah, key.
You key, yeah, whatever. But yes, you've.
I enjoy myself.
I'm glad he spelled it Key.
Because it's not key.
It's either way.
Well, if you say it that way, I'm going to spell it wrong.
So,
Anyways, but yeah, so you're up to level 2 right here in the middle of the session. That was a quick level up, and
Well, with Monk it is.
yes, especially before you make any choice.
Gotta put that number 2 on there.
you
Don't forget your number 2.
Yeah.
You're no longer Monk 1s.
mean monk no number?
I'm now Monk 2.
But yeah, you get up there and Master Meng Luxun
Is in the way because I gotta take this guy to a bed.
greets you, and of course has someone else take him from you.
Oh yeah, that's this dude's torch.
It was I believe supposed to be on a candle.
I pull out a candle and light it.
It's like, oh, right.
Do you just light from one of their torches, or do you try and do your...
I'll try to do the liquid. If not, I'll light from one of theirs.
Put out both torches.
Liquid scratch.
Do you have reactive fingernails that cause things to burst into
Yeah,
flames?
I'm gonna go ahead and call it, we'll make it an
Spend a key
intelligence check. If you are proficient with alchemy supplies or herbalism or any of those kind of things.
I got medicine, but those weren't choices.
No.
It's like, I would gladly take some of those. They weren't choices.
They'd fall under the
Tools?
You had tools.
I didn't have any extra. But 19.
19? Yeah. You
So
managed.
that's how you do it.
Yeah. It takes a couple times through, but yeah, you managed to get it to light up, and that container is now pretty much useless.
Oh, yeah. Well, I could wash it out, probably.
Unless you turn it sideways, and while some of it starts to drip out, it's still on fire in it.
I mean, I didn't blow it out before?
No, you blew it out before.
Mm-hmm. It's just now
No,
permanently.
point that stuff is permanently in there.
Ah.
So you have a permanent flaming pan. We can cook over it.
Yeah. So
You
it's
gave
not
him
useless,
a portal
it's
heating
just
stone.
different.
He's got a stove.
It's not useless, it's just differently useful now.
Yeah, it no longer has its yeah. Anyways, but yeah. So of course that it's like, well, lovely. But
you can't be wasting candles now.
Yeah, no, that's like, I totally expected that.
no. You've proven your ability at the task. Sure, if he needed the fire, he could have gotten it himself. He needed to know you could do it. But I suppose the immediate question is
Yes,
what had happened to Wajun?
Snakes!
Oh, yeah, you got attacked by snakes.
Snakes? Where?
On the path.
Where do you think?
History, tell him exactly where.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I mean, that's just unusually high up.
At the peak of the path, where the great General Vroom made his last stand against the impeding army of the nations.
You know that battle very well.
You have a banner from it.
You're envious. Can I see your banner? No.
Yes, with
I
my
want to
painted
study.
sails.
But yeah, it's quite high up. Seems sort of odd, but obviously you've grown quite considerably, and
No, I just got hurt. Can I go?
He's almost dead.
hey,
Well, you have... Oh.
No.
2 more HP.
Yeah, I have a whole 3 right now.
No, you have 4. You had 1, then 2 more.
That's 3. 2 plus 1 is 3 today.
Wait, is it not other days?
well, who knows?
Yes.
But
I'm not good at time.
but yeah, he does remark that so you've all grown together.
Not?
Should stick together.
Yeah, he just still doesn't know that I've grown tall.
Yeah, he does.
He can tell.
It's sticking out over your bathrobe. You can
Also,
see it.
Yeah,
he's
and then
old.
covered by my hair.
He's old. He can see your key energy or something.
If nothing else, 2 out of 3 probably means 3 out of 3.
Statistics, that's how they work.
Yep. That's basically all you round up. Magical advancement in class, you round up.
You truncate. Nobody gained power.
And perhaps, it is therefore time that you move. Well, you always have a home here. Perhaps it's time that you move beyond general studies and pursue a bit more of your own path as a group. And it might be wise to begin that by investigating this event that
Bog Lake?
that has just happened. That is.
There were snakes.
You have power. Get out. We don't want you. We need these beds for non-powerful
you always
people.
have a room. There are many rooms that that people that work outside that they occasionally come and stay, and then they'll leave again. You always have a place here, but
What happens over here?
Nothing.
you don't know.
Yeah, okay.
Actually, I do have arbitrary little spots where there's caves and other things that I know of. But
So nothing. Because we're never going there.
We could totally end up there.
you might.
So, investigate snakes.
Yeah. See how this would move you forward as a wonderful new trio of monks.
Yeah, I go to get healed first. Or any of that talking stuff.
No, that's very well. You've worked hard.
Yeah, he's like,
Set out
you
perhaps
guys have
tomorrow.
that? And I'm just like walking past him. Like, this hurts.
It's like, I'm bleeding.
He seems to have grown in power, yes, but perhaps you should keep an eye on him.
What are you talking about? I did great.
Yes, you're very powerful. Still need an eye kept out of him. They'll lead you in the right path.
By the way, did I manage to pick up my shurikens?
One of them.
Okay.
Approximately half of them.
I figured that first one just sailed off into the jungle. Or the forest up on the mountain.
You can go look for it.
He'll find it.
All you have to do is tell Austin, I bet I can find that before you.
And then just don't move.
Go ahead. I wouldn't argue with him. I'm not that competitive. I'm not competing with you. I'm competing with myself. You just aren't a match for me.
Yes.
There's no point in a competition between me and you.
Sleeping competition.
I don't gain anything if I compete with you.
As you both have 4 to your damage.
But there are
Plus
those.
4.
But there are those here who are able to do basic medicine, and therefore.
I help out.
Get out.
I'm good at this.
Stop looking at my bum.
So
It's good practice.
You,
The medicine!
medicine. What's wrong with you?
Hey, we're a bunch of monks in a monastery. We see each other naked all the time anyways. Mister eats in the bath.
Yeah.
The open air bath that everyone has to use.
Together.
Anyways, you are therefore able to spend your hit dice on your rest.
Yeah, gotta turn
There's
that
someone-
1d8 into 2d8. I gained another hit dice.
You have 2.
You have 2. You also get your con to that, remember. And I think that'll actually put you up.
Yeah, that's full heal.
Yep. And you out of hit dice for now.
I sleep for 27 hours. Get my hit dice back. I take long rest and then another one. I'm pretty sure I'm the only one allowed to do this.
Long rest still takes you 8 hours and still can only be done once per day.
Well, we're doing it tomorrow. Is when we're leaving, so I'm taking a long rest today, and then I'm taking a long rest tomorrow when it turns to 12. Clock turns 12.
Day is 24-hour period.
Yeah, 24 hours will be up. And I'll
So you make them wait 2 days?
Yeah, sure.
What do you think about that?
It's like, you're pretty healed up. We could
You just find some more exercises to do?
Oh, yeah, no.
Or I guess, what do you do during this time?
We were told to go investigate snakes, right?
Yeah.
But
Waiting for him to go down, start looking at local wildlife if we have any books on that, of where they should and shouldn't be.
A lot of them tend to be near the jungle itself.
Mm. So odd for these snakes to be like, what kind? The second day I'll go down if the body's still there and drag it up so I can study it and figure out what exactly type of snake it is.
Okay.
And where it should be from.
I bet it's good to eat.
Probably after I
not the
study
second
it.
day.
Oh yeah, not the second day.
Yeah, you could
No, I would have done that the first
make
day.
gumbo.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
This is an ethnically diverse area. They know how to make gumbo.
What time are we?
I can't see it.
Yeah.
My vision is nowhere near good enough for that.
You said you could see it.
I can see it. I didn't say I could read it.
Oh. I can see it.
Hour and a half.
105.
What if I will keep going a bit more.
So close.
Yeah, so, yeah, you're able to collect the body, yeah, python. Yeah.
It's
a
python.
snake, just like all the other snakes.
Well, where should it have been?
As I said, near the jungle.
What can I use key points for? In all two.
Nothing. Just hold on.
No, flurry of blows and a couple other things. Yes, technically you did also learn those things, but...
What's the point? I got 2 days of practice here. I'm going to figure this out. I got magic arms on my hands.
You can do flurry of blows, patient defense, which is key point to take the dodge action as a bonus action, and step of the wind, which is spend it to take the disengage or dash action as a bonus action, and your jump distance is doubled.
Oh, hell yeah, I'm using that all the time.
Double jump.
With half distance from athlete. Just making standing jumps. Yeah. I'm working this out.
It's like I can jump really high twice a day.
That makes a big difference when my preferred path up and down the mountain is this way.
Mm-hmm.
Places I had to climb, I can just jump now. I totally spend like a day just smashing my own personal records. Just destroying them.
Did you say we went up to 35 movement speed?
But you went up by 10.
Oh, by 10. I thought it was 5.
10.
Nope, this first thing is 10.
Yeah, that plus that bonus, man, my personal bests are getting demolished.
Jumping like 40 feet in the air.
I'm jumping 40 feet in the
Your
air.
veins pulse.
still faster than you.
Yeah, I'm thinking, start veins, turn it like flames, get some water waves over here.
Yeah, you're starting to get it. It's based on who you are.
Yeah.
The markings are like tattoos that reflect, who you are.
I'm getting it. I'm figuring it out.
Yeah.
I'm figuring it out with my character as he figures it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm totally gonna. I'm enjoying this break that he's giving us because it gives me a chance to really just. It's amazing. I used to think I was fast before, but I'm just smoking people now. Some of the younger monks trying to run my courses. I used to be fast with them. Now I'm lapping them.
Again, you also know that there are plenty of older monks that.
Oh yeah, that's the point. It's oh man, dude, I saw that old dude do it. Just he was there, and then he came back. Didn't even move.
But yeah, you get you get a basic idea of, I guess, what you were fighting, what was up here.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that's a snake.
I have to get a new bathrobe.
You're just covered in blood.
Yeah, I just kind of take one.
You do still have you still have those common clothes sitting around there.
Mm-hmm.
You can just wear those.
But then I won't be ready for bed.
You sleep in those.
It's not peaceful enough.
Literally, you can sleep in heavy, man.
Yeah. You can sleep in whatever.
Yes, I can. Bathrobes. I can also fight in whatever.
I love that his idea of here are your special things that you get not to do. You mean I can be awesome while not doing those? You get to sleep less. Sweet, I get to sleep more. You get to sleep in uncomfortable, horrible situations. I find the most comfortable bed I could find.
Inner peace.
You're just ignoring your inner peace, man.
No, it's just the idea that if I can sleep normally in anything, I'll sleep super, super good if I'm in a bed.
No, it's more the thing of I do just make sure that I'm always pampered and comfortable. So anytime I actually have to do something, and I do it well and better than other people, they're just I don't even know how. They're we thought you were stuck up. You just like it. I'm yeah, I just like it. I can do other things. Why would I? This is comfortable.
But so do you just you say can you just look through some books?
Books. I'll go down to the path, look around, investigate, check.
Okay.
Sure. +5? Yeah. 22.
22. Yeah, you managed to, you kind of feel like they've almost been
Dropped here?
like I know have been almost here for a while, almost in wait by the path.
Ah, they have a little den or something around.
Yeah.
Was it only the two? You don't find any babies or eggs? Okay.
Snake omelets.
Mm-hmm.
Some omelets.
So yeah, check the air, try to find out. Look around, but be cautious to see if there are any other nests.
Mm-hmm. You don't find any others right in this immediate area. No.
Well, next thing to do will be go down to town and ask if they've had a snake problem recently. We must get St. George on this.
Indeed.
Do you go to town?
I wait for him first.
Alright, so you're gonna go on the next time. So yeah, once you're all well rested, up again with your hit dice, you're back to full.
Get a new bathrobe.
You find someone that has some nice robes that are as comfy as a bathrobe.
If he makes a deal of it, I will just lend him mine. I have my own robes and stuff. You can have
I continue to search until I find a bathrobe.
You find no robes that are at least, if not more comfy than the bathrobe you had.
But you're misunderstanding the point. Bathrobes have pockets.
This has pockets.
Yeah,
it
but
has
it's not a
twice as
bathrobe.
many pockets.
It's not a terry cloth bathrobe. I don't want it.
For one, I don't think your first one was terry
Yeah,
cloth
what are you
either.
talking about?
I found a bathrobe.
Fine, Bob. Find a bathrobe.
If nothing else, you would have just, if it came right down to it, cleaned your other one of blood.
Rolled all that down.
The berobed Bob
Ready?
shows up, ready to go.
So yeah, found the snakes were nesting there. Weird. Figured we should go down to town and see if there's any snakes nesting there, or if they've had any recent snake problems. Okay.
So you go to town?
Town. First. We'll go to town, see if they had...
Village?
Village, whatever.
It's town.
Town.
Town, village, city.
Town.
Town. So, we'll go down to here first.
Seeing how this is the closest one, that's where we would call town.
Yeah.
Well, really, what's closer than anything
Yeah,
else?
to be
They're all
fair-
about the same distance, right?
To be fair, those
Yeah.
may be called cities, but town.
They are about. They are all about.
That's
same
the
distance.
town. That's a village.
Semantics. Granted, my character would have called it by its name.
Gaio Village.
Yeah, Gaio.
Gaio Town.
So we head on
The
down.
township of Gaio.
Yeah, you head down there. Nothing within the village now.
I take a shortcut.
For
I look around on the way there. I don't go straight down. I take that. I tell them to meet them down here so that I can look around here for more snakes.
yeah.
Just look around for signs of them.
Yeah, no, up here you don't really find any.
Right back down there.
Well, in the village stuff, they don't seem to have had any.
And that's my
issue,
contribution. I didn't see
Other than
anything
at this point, of course, a bit of word would have gotten around that the attack on the couple that were from the village.
Okay. Use someone to spread the word that if anyone has any encounters with snake or other animals that shouldn't be around, send someone to the monastery and let us know.
Okay.
and naturally aggressive animals.
Head off to the city.
Which town is that?
This one. It's that town.
Kaiko, I believe. Kaiko.
I don't know. I don't speak the language very well. Don't got much cause to go there.
So,
in general, yeah, you do. You can speak to everyone
I
just
know.
fine.
I'm just saying. It bothers me. I like to hang out with people who work for a living.
There
so
are plenty of people there that work.
I work.
on the way there, tousling up the side growth of the road. Of course, staff just blup, 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 trying to scare anything out that's near there. See if anything pops. Then head on.
Also, this is by far the most boring path. There's like no place to work out along the way. You can't climb any trees. There's no cliffs. There's nothing to jump over. It's just a
I guess
flat
from
wall.
there, however, if you came from the monastery,
Oh, yeah.
you could jump down over the
Yeah.
mines.
Oh yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, that place is a hoot. But actually going from here to here, boring. I mean, like at least from here to here, you can cross that whole mountain. Huge workout. It's great. It's great. My preferred method is go here, climb that sheer cliff face, jump that cavern. That's my preferred method.
So we head on to town, checking for snakes and other stuff.
Yeah. You don't see anything on the road, no. But you arrive at the big city.
Send someone out. See if I can get a small gathering of people to talk to them in the town center or the city center.
Just go to the tavern like in every other adventure.
But I have special powers
Yeah,
that
he
say I can just
is-
send urchins to do my bidding.
Yeah, he can just do that. He's
It's like I have a mark of power
Using
now.
your abilities.
Yes.
I use mine.
He uses his all the time. I might as well get some. Hey, you use yours too.
Yeah. What's my yeah?
how's your
Well,
cicada?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about him? He hangs out with me.
So gather them up.
Yeah.
Start talking to people.
Yeah. I guess what do you say? What do you?
Basically, there was a strange attack by an animal that shouldn't have been there. We're coming to
That's how you
investigate.
say it.
Yes.
Okay.
Strange attack by an animal that shouldn't have been there. Have there been any animal attacks in the city recently by animals that should not be in the city?
Well, all animals
No.
would not be in the city. I mean, it mostly would be
Or
looking for
animal
unusually-
attacks in general.
Unusually aggressive animals.
Yes.
I mean, the way you phrase it, they're expecting like sharks on a mountaintop or something. Shouldn't have been there.
It's like, if you want, I can also roll an investigation check.
Sure. Yeah. Do that.
So close to an 18.
Yeah.
So close, but then it rolled the other way.
9 for my investigation.
Yeah. No one seems nothing that shouldn't be around. Nothing.
I do a general
I do
animal
an
attack.
insight check.
Oh, what are they not saying?
20.
they believe they're giving him the information that he is looking for. They are trying to be helpful.
So I continue to say nothing.
Yep.
Let's see. Yeah, then after that, I guess just ask if has there been any attacks of any sort.
I mean, yeah, there's always bits of crime around or things going wrong.
Yeah. That's the most I can get out of them. Yes. Unless you want to try talking to
anything?
Mr. Charisma.
What?
He's sitting there like on a shop signpost, just doing shit up. What? Animal attacks. We were talking about animal attacks.
And they said they didn't have any.
They said they didn't have any weird ones.
Well, yeah, all we're looking for is unusually aggressive animals.
All right, investigation over. Let's go home.
Yeah. Well, I guess I'll stop. Pick
Yeah,
up
when
some
we were
cheese.
given this mission, I'm expecting, we'll look for other snakes. If not there, just go back to normal training.
Stop by.
I'll see what snake research you've done here.
Snake research? Well, I know what snakes should be here. I did bring up that there are snakes in the...
You haven't mentioned snakes a single time. You said unusual animals. You haven't mentioned snakes even once.
Okay, when I would have said unusual animals, I would have mentioned the attack in detail. I didn't go...
Well, yeah, point being, you never said snakes.
Okay. During the detail of the attack, I mentioned snakes because they were, snakes.
Oh yeah, that probably would bring to mind a few people that the Heavy Keeper recently had to cancel a few upcoming performances as one of them was attacked by one of their own snakes.
Guessing they're snake charmers?
I'm pretty sure that would fall under
snake
unusually
performers.
aggressive animals.
But I mean, not necessarily. It's not unusual. It was supposed to be there. It was part of their act.
Unusually aggressive animal.
But it wasn't.
It assaulted the handler. That's unusually aggressive, I would think. I berate the person for not bringing it up when previously mentioned.
Anyways.
Well, it didn't cross my mind at that point.
Okay, we head to the showbiz district?
The Heavy Keeper?
Yeah.
You go find where the Heavy Keeper are?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you can't just say that really easy? Heavy Keeper?
Oh,
that what
I thought you were
you're
trying to make
saying?
a turn on herpetology.
Nope, it's whatever. I looked up some words for snake.
Yeah, no,
keepers.
heavy is like something for snake. But
Yeah.
I figured you were just trying to say herpetology and failing.
Nope, Heavy Keeper.
Yeah.
Which is literally snake keeper.
Yeah.
And the Habbies. Yes,
Herpetologist.
we go to the snake people.
Yeah, you find where they are. There's some performers, and ultimately they have a small, shop and, sort of like training area in the, lower floor of one of the
Performers.
buildings.
I'm guessing they're performers?
Yeah.
Okay. It's like, are they milking them, or are they actually just snake performers?
Yeah, they're performers. They do shows.
On the tiny teats.
Levity Snickets. Yeah.
So, go to them, talk to them, ask them about their unusual...
Yeah, you find that they have in there they probably have a good number of snakes and cages and such that are kept away along the back, but there's only one of them is actually there. John.
Snake?
John.
No, John.
John.
So the snake, his name's John?
No, the keeper
Handler.
the handler that's still there.
Is he wearing a name tag?
No, he'll introduce himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has to let you in, so.
I am John, the heavy keeper.
Yes, and talk to him about his snake. Like, we heard you had a snake attack recently in your snake shop. We've also had a snake attack. We wanted to see if the two were connected.
But it wasn't in your snake shop.
Yes.
Well, of course not, no.
Uh,
I mean, they're
We weren't
usually...
keeping secret attacks from you.
very, very kind. Of the three of you are also the most authoritative just in the placement of your mark.
Yeah.
It's like, no one misses that.
Also, I'm wearing slippers and a bathrobe.
You're clearly the current suspect being grabbed along with them.
yes. Ask him what type of snake it was.
Yeah, it was, Viper.
Vipers are acting strangely.
We dealt with boas.
No.
Yeah, they had a python.
Python.
I thought you wrote down as Viper also.
Nope.
Okay.
Otherwise, I would have had to take poison damage.
Well, is he missing any pythons?
Better question.
No,
Really
we're not missing any. We had that one act quite strangely, and they've all, I guess behaved a little more funny these past few weeks.
Since
like
when?
glasses, fake noses, mustaches. They were hilarious.
Acid spitting flowers.
Unusually for these past few weeks.
I say that's unusual.
Yeah, that would
They don't even have ears.
How do they stay on?
So yeah, investigation check. Try to find out when and, how long and if anything changed in town since then.
I would imagine at least he knows how long.
12.
As you said, a few weeks. He doesn't remember the exact date. Because they were acting a bit strange, probably for.
I'll take a nature check and discuss the proper nature of snakes with him.
Okay.
14 plus whatever.
17.
Everything. Yeah.
Ha! I'm not stupid. I'm just odd.
Yeah. At the very least, you discover that he's as his are trained, they tend to, not behave necessarily in the usual way. They're trained for performance, but they're ignoring a lot of that. They seem to be behaving independently of what they've been taught.
Oh, wait, so they're behaving naturally?
Not even quite that. Not even quite that.
They're usually aggressive?
Yeah.
Unusually aggressive? Okay, so probably magic.
We don't have much magic. But probably
I've
magic.
seen people with magic, so I'm just going to say it. It's magic.
So,
It's magic and probably the elves.
yeah.
Well, magic, so probably the elves.
And everyone just looks at me, I'm like, what?
No one else in the room looks at you strange. Magic? Yeah, probably elves.
No, I do
No
bring...
offense.
Yeah. I tried to bring up local events to
I'm
see...
sorry to tell you, but you're an elf.
Well, yeah, but I'm not one of those.
I try to bring up local events to try to narrow down the time frame. Then I'll start asking around town for different things that happened.
You have to remember,
Okay.
high elves are pretentious douchers. I am
Not all
a
of
wood
them.
elf.
And wood elves have the same pretentiousness about being better than high elves.
That's not pretentious.
Everyone's
They
pretentious
just
in their
suck.
own way.
So, after I try to narrow down the time, and thank him for his, and ask if anything else more odd happens, send someone to the monastery. Let us know.
Okay.
Unless we're not there.
Well, people
Someone will
know
take a
that's
note.
Yeah.
Go back out into town and see if that crowd's still there. If not, build a new crowd.
Build a new crowd. I'm going to go talk to them.
I feel a compulsion that I must come listen to what you have to say.
Look at his robes, they're so shiny.
And that giant thing on his
there's
forehead.
There's like non-fancy people, like street urchins, brothel people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to talk with my people.
Okay.
I'm going to ask around them, like, what's new in town? Like, a couple weeks ago, like, any weird ships coming anywhere, signs happening, new people in. I'm going to ask around the people that would notice something weird happened. Like, pickpockets. They'd notice if something weird happened.
Okay, you can investigate that.
I want to investigate. Can I do something that's charisma-based?
You can present what you'd like to use.
You can do a performance or persuasion.
Try to persuade the
Can I
street urchin.
persuade them to give me information?
It's like we were going to.
With your 4.
Yeah. I got like a 5 on investigation.
D10 rolling on all cylinders.
Yeah. Rocking it good. Whatever. He can deal with the proper people. I'm going to go talk with the less than proper people. I'm going to talk to like housemaids and street urchins, brothel people.
Let's just give you a percentage.
My admission into the brothels is
Yes.
Then you
When the
leave
crowd
with
gathers,
nothing.
I leave with nothing.
I tell them
I'm
we've had
selling it.
odd incidents with snakes recently, explosively. It started about this time ago. Has anyone noticed anything strange, unusual, new happening recently?
Okay.
We are all doing well.
This
So
time
close
ago is
to
the
20.
new Wednesday.
So close to a 20. So close.
Well, it's
Do
more
you,
like
do you want to show them both up, Bob?
we finish our investigations and go, there's just no information out there.
Insight?
Investigate. You still managed to show them up.
Go back to our master and just be like, there's no information existing.
but there has to be some.
12.
12.
We need somebody who can roll higher.
Yeah, with all our bonuses and preparedness, we suck.
There's always this random chance.
Can't I just use insight to figure out who would have the best information? Then persuade one of them to go and deal with them. Go talk to that guy. Why? I don't know, I think.
I think. Good language.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
You're just roaming the crowd trying to sense anyone.
Yeah.
It's like, that guy might know more than he's
21.
telling.
I got a 21 on this.
On your
Insight.
insight.
Could
I was
also
gonna go
start,
with that guy.
we can also start taking insight to mean resource check.
I wanted to use it that way without him noticing.
You guys getting things done. I went to some brothels, got distracted. I'm wooing ladies.
But not having
They're letting them down.
Oh, you're such a good friend, Leave.
Well, no, the whole point is it's important. It's a good test of wills. You can strengthen the soul by tempting yourself and resisting.
You're you're trying to figure things out. You're keeping it up.
Yeah.
And you
That's
notice
a
is a
strength
guy
of will.
sitting on the edge of a fountain, distracted, not paying attention to him.
That's impossible.
He's looking down in just into the waters of the fountain.
I walk over to that dude.
They're wreathing with snakes. Oh, well, there
I
you
go,
go.
why aren't you paying attention to the shiny dude?
Oh no, I just saw that there.
I look at that there.
It's
That snake there.
sort of a it's an object around that big, not quite round, a bit, of an oblong kind of
I
shape.
grab it.
Oh, it's down in the.
You'd have to get wet.
Yeah, you'd have to get wet. Well, you'd have to step into it. The fountain's wide enough.
As you're just in, I have to assume you're wearing a loincloth under your bathrobe.
You can assume that.
As you're in the middle of a crowd.
Hey, they're all paying attention to him. No, the better part is he's talking to him and he just sees me walk over, talk to this dude, strip neckers, and then
Step into the water. And it's
something
like
else.
sort of it's like a metallic black
Scale?
walk over, put my bathrobe back on, put it in my pocket. See? Bathrobes. They're absorbent. It's important that I had a bathrobe, not just a robe.
What if I gave you an absorber?
I have one, it's a bathrobe.
I just don't like the word. It makes
I
it feel
tie it.
silly.
That's because my character is silly.
I know.
He's not silly. He's eccentric and centered.
And
Yeah, it's all the rest of you guys who are weird. Look how well centered I am.
He's very zen.
I'm very happy with what I have.
But hey, you probably just got your best, your best look at his tree.
Yeah, and you're like, hey, he does have a tattoo.
I do try to keep the crowd's attention so they don't turn around.
Yeah, good job. So it's only that one guy at the back. It was the fountain that notices. Everyone else is looking at you. But yeah, you find
I walk over.
you
to
find
Nick
you find a
and
bit of an urchin. He's a kid. He's on the streets. He's down
Nature.
on his luck kind of thing. But yeah, he says, you give him the date, and he thinks around that time. It was an evening. The whole streets rattled. It woke me up.
Rattled? Like an earthquake?
No, it's a dragon.
Yeah, something like that.
It's a dragon. It's a black dragon.
Yeah. Well, not a black dragon.
No, it's a
We
dragon.
got
It's
like a
black.
evil dragon.
No, it's a black
We got a
dragon.
water dragon.
It's a dragon.
The dragon was not common knowledge, right?
What, the dragon up in the mountain?
Yeah.
A lot of monks know, but no.
Would I know? Would I specifically know? Would I have been told there's a dragon if only to prevent me from going into the cave?
Yeah, probably would have had to happen.
Yeah, that probably happened.
Yeah,
There's a cave on the north side. There's a dragon in it. Now, you may be tempted to go in, but seriously, don't.
Not that dragons mean to you. It's his home. It's just unpolite.
Pretty rude. I've totally been to that cave, though.
Just looked at it.
knocked on the wall, wait for it to come in, didn't get it, went away disappointed.
No. I'm good. But I understand that if they say I can't handle, I can't handle. I keep asking them about the fog and the lake, and they're like, don't do it. And I'm like, alright.
So I do acknowledge nature on the scale.
You got a 20 plus stuff.
I got a natural 20.
Enough to say, yeah, it's a dragon scale.
Are earthquakes common?
Not really, no.
I
Like,
look up at
would like every person know what an earthquake is? Like, would anyone here grow up knowing an earthquake? Like, an earthquake happens, and they're like, what is this?
No, it's not common enough for that. Especially, I mean, as I said, he's pretty young. He might, he's young without parents. He probably doesn't necessarily know.
Yeah, I walk over to Nick and go pull out the scale and show him, like, it's a dragon.
Probably the elves.
Look at scale. Say the color.
It's a dragon.
Think about my research. I'm like, what?
It's a dragon.
I don't know. I believe you with that. I'm just trying to think of any dragons in
I
the
don't know why
area
you can't
that
take me
might be the
seriously.
color.
It's a black one.
That might have this color. Are there any known dragons that have this coloration? Because I'm guessing we kind of know what the color is of the one in there.
Yeah, you would.
And I'm guessing it's not black.
Well, I got a 13 on my knowledge of history.
Dragons, they exist.
And you'll probably do better than me, given my...
Dragons.
See, that's what you get for studying nothing but town.
Natural 1, by the way.
Dragons. That's the summation of your knowledge.
They exist.
Yeah, you know this isn't, this wouldn't be the one that was in the cave below, and to your knowledge, all the others have long been, I use the word dead, but for a dragon it's more like sleeping.
Something you can get behind. Sleeping for years.
Essentially,
Very
it'd be
peace.
akin to have been killed, but they will return. It's a dragon. At some point in the future, they will all return.
Dragons
They will come. Yeah,
Because
they
the
will
moon's
come
an
back.
egg. Full of dragons.
And giant single-cellular spiders.
Doctor Who. But yeah, so yeah, you don't believe any dragons other than ones in there were known to be living currently.
Hey, where's the dragon expert? As I scream and walk through the town, demanding a dragon expert.
You
Someone
get
who knows a lot about
strange
dragons.
looks.
As I walk along with you, we can just go back to the monastery and I can look it up.
Okay, we can do that too.
So you pocket the scale and
Once he points it out, I do, before the crowd disperses, ask if anyone knows anything about, a large flying shadows, earthquakes, any dragon-like things that would have happened. Yeah, okay.
So, no hiccups with nature.
nope.
Besides a spider hiccup, snake hiccup.
But so you make your way back up to the monastery to.
We find him first.
Yeah.
It's like, we think
At
it's
the
a dragon. We're going to go do some research to find out where it might have come from.
Walking in the brothel? See,
thought
that's
that-
rough.
I thought
Socially
that's true.
acceptable.
Kid says there was an earthquake about that time. Says it woke him up.
Earthquake near here. That means its lair might be near the town.
Or it could be the fact that earthquakes cover huge swaths of area.
That too.
But yeah, magical thing that creates earthquakes? Dragons.
Yeah, let's go do some research.
So you head back up to the monastery, and that's where we will pick up next time. Yes, you make a shortcut. And you will get there next time. Have a good day.
Problem solver.
Well, yeah, it's in Windows.
I'm going to go ahead and add that to my list of titles.
I use these of access tools.
You got
all
it.
the
He's a
time.
problem solver.
We haven't started yet.
Because it's like if their keyboard
Yeah, but
doesn't work,
it's
ease of
recording.
access
It's
on
on
keyboard.
there.
Yeah, but they'll never see it.
Yeah, I don't know. I might eventually put together an arbitrary reel from all this footage before and after. I don't know.
Just bloopers.
Yeah.
Not bloopers. These are outtakes, if anything.
Yeah,
No,
seeing
no.
how we don't have a script, none of it's bloopers.
Yeah, none of it's bloopers. These are just
It's a gag reel.
gag reel.
You know, that is something you could do just at the end of the season. Because we going with these are seasons or series?
These are campaigns.
Not even going special word for it. No, they're just normal campaigns. Oh.
Because some of them will be long, some will be short.
Since this camera's
Make
over here, I
attack,
just gotta
bonus action
flex the whole
attack.
time. Like,
Oh, yeah. Anyways, we're going to start. I'm going to brief the world really quick.
And you can fade it.
I guess the strike would be... The strike is just D to D4.
Yeah,
Why are you
D4.
whistling?